Hi everyone, Mr. Neighbor here, and this video is about an activity that we're going to do called Science Share. It's a way to kind of talk about science that's happening in the world right now, to talk about cutting edge discoveries, or maybe just a topic that you were really interested in and you found some cool information about that you wanted to share. So I envision doing this about once a month, and this is essentially what you're going to do. This document can be found on our class website, so you have access to it all the time. The instructions for Science Share are as follows. You are going to browse some science topics that are being brought up in society currently. Learn about it from videos or articles. Tell us about it through a video using Screencastify, which is what I'm doing right now. So you're going to do this process. And in your video, you're going to tell us what you discovered, tell us what you think, and tell us what you are wondering. And then after you're all done with your video, you're going to watch someone else's video and write out on paper to turn in what you think about that. So to get you started, here are some websites that you might want to browse for some information. TED Talks is a great one. I love TED Talks. They're educational talks from around the world about various topics, from culture to art to history to math to science. And then they're really engaging, and there's a lot of up-to-date stuff on there. They're constantly going on. So this website just looks like this. You can go to discover topics, and then you can find what you're looking for. So it doesn't necessarily say science, but it has different aspects, and we're only in the A's. So let's say I want to look at AI, click on that, click on my video, hit watch now. The videos are really nice because what they have are transcripts. So if you scroll down and click on transcripts, this is essentially what the person is going to be saying in the video right here. And the video then is playing up above here as I'm scrolling down. So that's occurring simultaneously. And then I can kind of see what's going on at that time, or I can play it from that mark. So this might be a place where you want to reference something while you're doing TED Talks. These last four are articles. So the articles are just not necessarily clippings out of a newspaper, but they're just a journal articles. And then you can also browse by topic here. So this is science news. We have popular science. All these just have a different layout, but all of them have a way to search or to pick specific content. And then we have live science or live science. I don't really know which one. And then Science Daily. All right. So those are some websites to get you started, just to find the science topic you want for this go around. So when it comes to actually recording your video, this is the process we're going to take. So have a visual on your computer screen. For example, the video transcript, like I pointed out in the TED Talk, the article itself, a picture that you want to talk about, because maybe you just found a Google image, and that Google image you want to work around and work with. You're going to use Screencastify to desktop record with the embedded webcam and drawing tools on. So what that looks like is you're going to have to go into your Screencastify icon. Mine, let's see if I can do this. So I was going to show you exactly where to find those features, but when you're clicking on Screencastify, once it's in Google Chrome, it will be a desktop record right here. If you scroll down, you'll see the embedded webcam check that you can click on. And then I think you have to hit show or show more, and then you can have the drawing tools also appear. So the drawing tools look like, maybe they won't show up. The drawing tools look like this. So then you can work with a few of those. It has a pointer and different things with the pointer. You can do Spotlight, so it hovers around. This is what I usually have on right here with the little clicker. Pen tool, so you can draw. You can use the up and down arrows to make it thicker. You can use the left and right arrows to change color. You can use the eraser to erase, or you can use the clear all button. Oops. If I can, maybe it won't let me. Well, there's a clear all button there you can click on. And then there's your video to toggle on and off. That's right here, which you can also move around, make bigger or smaller. You can go full screen, woo, or just keep it little. So those are the tools. So that's how you use Screencastify. When you start your video, you want to give it an introduction. For example, it doesn't have to be very long at all. It could just be, hi, everyone. This is Mr. Neighbor. I'm going to share about this video or article on TED.com. I watched/read, which was called, and so. You can just list it out. It doesn't have to be very long. You can use that exact statement, but you should have an intro. And just make it conversational. It's just like if you're talking to someone in class. Next, you want to state what you found from your video without bias, just the facts. You can even underline quotes or edit a diagram on a photo with the drawing tools that I just show you how to use. You can give your reaction to the video/article. And then this is where you include your bias. So this is, we just talked about A, now we're talking about tell us what you think. And then C, tell us what you're wondering. So end with what you're wondering about or questioning. Because a lot of times when we talk about science, you're like, I wonder what that would do if this was happening. Or when do you think that's going to happen? In 10 years, 20 years, do you think we'll get to use it? Well, how much will it cost? All those questions you're wondering. Then you're going to stop your video once you've said farewell. For example, thanks for listening. See you next time. And then once your video is stopped, which you can do through the tools right here. Where is it? Right here, if you hit pause after that, there will be a box icon. So then that box icon is the end. Or you can go up here and click, come on, and click the stop right there. If you ever want to redo the video, if you click this, it's going to start over with the countdown 3, 2, 1, and then it's going to erase everything that you already did. You can't edit it with the light version that we have. So you have to redo everything. But minor mistakes, they're fine. It's just like a conversation. We know that you're going to make mistakes in this. So that's how you end the video. Once you end the video, you're going to get a screen that looks like this. Let's go my recordings. So it'll be screened like this. You will see some stuff right here that's uploading the content to your Google Drive. And then you'll have a little thing right here that says copy link. So you can hit copy link. And once it's copied, we're going to go and put it where we need to for our class. So copy the video's link and paste in our spreadsheet next to your name. So I'm going to go to the Neighborhood 7. Our class. There's the science share sheet that we're looking at right now. Scrolling down, this is where our science share is going to be, so you can access those. I'm going to click on this little arrow. You'll have access to this once I grant it to you. And then you're going to type all your stuff in. Once you have your video link in, you're actually going to edit it so we don't see all that junk. So we're going to right click. Mine says insert, yours might say edit, and then we're going to change the text to be whatever we want. Let's put this video. As the months go by, we will add the videos going across. All right, last is the grading checklist. Make sure you have your visual of your screen and your webcam on. Make sure your presentation has an intro and a farewell. Make sure your content, you state what source you're looking at. So it's from TED.com, it's from sciencenews.org or whatever it is. You have your explanation of the content, you have your reaction, you have your questions, and then your response is going to be a written response. Make it complete and thoughtful, a paragraph in length about someone else's video. So you'll go to the Neighborhood 7, you'll find their video right here, you'll watch it, and then you'll write that response on paper and send it in to me. So that's how we're going to do our science share.